Among the rich democracies of the world, the United States stands out, not only because we have some 50 million people without health insurance, not only because we have by far the highest healthcare costs in the world, but also for the sheer rancor of the conflict over healthcare. We have been at each other's throats over healthcare for just about a century. I think about education, about primary and secondary education. We have public schools in the United States. We have a system of public education ever since the 19th century. Generally, you don't hear people denouncing socialized education. So if you worked and you got a good employer benefit, you were earning that benefit. And if you're a senior, you said, I worked all those years and contributed, I've earned my Medicare. And if you're a veteran, you earned it through your military service. All very reasonable ideas. But the result of this was to create a sense among all these groups that they were very much entitled to what they had, and damn it, nobody was going to take any of that away from them, and why should they pay? Many of them thought for other people who haven't earned it. It's not true that if we do nothing, if we repeal the Affordable Care Act, things will just stay the way they are. No, in fact, actually, many more people will lose health insurance because of the way these markets are developing. That's one of the things that's made changing this system a national imperative. But it's also politically treacherous. Every effort to solve the problem looks to some people like a bigger problem. And it's an illusion to believe there is some way to do this that will be a matter of consensus. We'll all agree to it. We'll all be nice and friendly. We live in an era of such heightened political polarization that even an idea that is basically centrist is getting portrayed as being socialist and far to the left.
What factors do you think have contributed to the polarization of the universal health care issue?
Some decades ago, almost all Americans watched the news in the evening from one of 3 network programs that were basically very centrist. They were pretty bland. So people from left and right got the news more or less the same way. Today, of course, that's no longer true. Some people watch Fox, some people watch MSNBC, and of course online, people gravitate to blogs and other sites that typically reflect and reinforce their own point of view. When people with the same views just talk with each other, they actually end up typically in a more extreme position than they began with.